Party, oh, party. A man la await. A man la await. A man la await.
Oh, Ottawa 20.
Super biggie.
Ottawa 20.
Super biggie.
Hey, Ottawa 20.
Super biggie.
I will defeat the Tower.
Super Vanda.
I will defeat the Dona.
Super Vanda.
I will defeat the Ellis.
Super Vanda.
I will defeat the Williams.
Super Vanda.
I will defeat the Waka.
Super Vanda. Super Vanda. Let me declare that I will remember, I will remain the stupidest until I die.
Manda!
Let me say this. I did not become a member of SUP just for mere association. It was out of conviction. A conviction to liberate the Liberian people from suffering caused by a tiny minority in power.
Tiny minority, oh, today Mr. Boyga celebrating tiny minority, tell you.
1% of the population of Liberia under the ruling party enjoyed 99% of the income generated from the resources of this country. 1% did the same under the PRC. 1% enjoyed the resources under Taylor. 1% under President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. As you know, comrades, I did not stay in that government. I resigned. 1% enjoy the income generated. And it goes on. But as I stood here and heard the battle cries, I remember April 14th. Because I was a participant. From a people, Zion and I today, we call each other partners. Because on that day we were marching as the bullets of fire. And people were dying by us, but it did not deter us.
Viva! Viva, 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 viva! Non è maestro, viva! Viva! Yo! Non è progresso, yo!
We will tell the history later on. But let me tell you, April 14 was real. Men and women who wanted to stand up for this country didn't care about the bullets. We walked through the bullets. Some of us survived. At the end of the day, our intelligence reported that more than 200 persons. And the BBC reported said over 100.
Viva, viva,
Government
viva,
of
viva!
Liberia.
Don't massacre, viva!
Viva.
Viva, 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 viva! You know it, right? Viva!
Viva. The government of Liberia admitted to 40. If the government admits to 40%, killing 40%, you should know there was a multiple of 40. We said 200. And we still meeting, we were right. Oliver Bright, Minister of Justice, ordered the police, led by Vanny Dempster, to unleash volumes of ammunition on armless citizens of Liberia protesting against the increment in the price of rice. That was a criminal act and not law enforcement.
Criminality! Yo! Stop inflation! Yo!
While the police were shooting at us, the military was protecting us. Because the military was going to be affected by the increment in the price of rice. Soldiers were making $22 to $30. And if the price of rice was going to be increased to $25, that means they were going to be working for a bag of rice. They were shooting at the police, and the police were shooting at us. We survived. We demonstrated until we ended the day. It did not deter us. Comrades, if you are in a struggle for what is right for the people, no bullet should make you afraid. Because when you die as a martyr.
Ago,
Living is meaningless if you don't stand up. Living is meaningless if you don't stand up for the survival of the majority. Living selfishly is not good living. Don't just care about yourself. I have never departed from the conviction that led me to SUP. That Liberia, this dream that Liberia will be a land of liberty for all, should be real. It should be reflected in the governance of this country. It cannot be considered a sweet land of liberty for the few. And there can be no unity, no reconciliation in a country where 99% of the people are living in abject poverty and 1% is enjoying. There can be no unity. We have to keep fighting to make sure that government serves all of the people. And that is why we're here. A tiny minority was trying to deny the people of Liberia their basic food, rice, because the increment in the price of rice will cause a lot of people to go hungry. Our cause was right, it was just, it is still right today. We cannot deprive a majority of the people of what belongs to everyone. Life is precious for everyone. So we came here. We were told that some of our comrades who were killed that day were buried behind the public works. Somewhere behind the public works. So we have to lay the wreath, not on the grave, but in an empty space where the people who are missing in action are buried. There are many people today whose children went out, whose daughters and husbands went out on April 14 and are still considered missing in action today. The government did not even display the bodies of those who were killed to ask the families to come and identify the bodies to give them decent burial. They were buried. Unfortunately, same thing happened. It was the security forces that were used to kill the people. The same people who killed the masses were the same people who also killed those who authorized them to kill other people. And they were buried in mass graves. I'm calling upon the government to do justice. As we are giving befitting funeral to those who were killed after April 12, justice demands that the government of Liberia also do everything, assume the bodies of the martyrs of April 14 and give them decent burial. That is not done. Then the government is not on the track of reconciliation.
Defective burial for defective burial for us.
All the citizens of Liberia are legally equal. You give decent burial to one group of citizens, you have to give decent burial to other group of citizens who are also missing in action. Let us continue, let the government continue to bury all those who were missing in action under the TRS, under the PRS, the People's Redemption Council, and those who were killed by the MPF and all of the warring factions. We should not stand with one group of people. We should not stand with one group of people. Since we are on the path of giving decent burial, it should be holistic. It should cover everybody, for all families to be satisfied. That is my message to the government. Partiality does not bring satisfaction, does not bring unity, it undermines peace. So I want to thank the comrades today, wherever the spirits of the martyrs are, they are happy that they are not being forgotten. April 14th should have been celebrated by these appropriate programs because it was a cause for justice that people died. Some of us just survived by chance. I was on Cllr Street. We were attacked at Bishop gas station. We moved to the other side. We kept moving around, running between the houses. We just survived by chance.
Yo,
At that time, some people at the helm of power today were enjoying. I didn't see how injustice will eventually affect the society. Today is an interesting day. It is the police that is protecting us today. And I applaud them for doing so. They should not detract from that path, irrespective of who orders them. Because on April 14, it was the Justice Minister, Oliver Bright, that ordered the police, ordered the police director, Dempster, Fanny Dempster, and he then ordered Fanny Dempster, all of them. So I applaud the police for doing their work, because the work of the police is to protect all citizens and to maintain law and order. The police is doing well today. As a result, we applaud them. If they depart from what they are doing, we will condemn them. So let's lay the wreath and move to the program. A man la way to, a man la way to, a man la way to, patio, 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 patio. May the souls of the martyrs strengthen us in the struggle for true liberation of Nigeria.
Viva! 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 You're not forgetting your viva! Viva!